Sanibona, molweni, afternoon. Yho, mfethu, kusuku lesibini evekini ngolwesibini, it's Tuesday, and sadly, le nto yobulawa kwabantu bengumama wamantombazana, it nearly hit home. And no offense, guys, ibidala inditya nam le nonsense uba usisi bayabulawa phaa kude and stuff. And it nearly hit home this time around. A friend and he told me, tola netomi yami. And boboyithu bancinci apha kum, you understand? And if you understand pain nayo at this moment in time, it's crazy bafethu, and it's crazy imbi and ithandi and ndonwabanga, man. But yeah, ekugqibeleni we have to smile and let the law takes it course, you understand? Let the law and let the hand of the law controls and play indima. We understand. While abanye benu be busy placards, I don't understand this the trend. But anyways, I understand South Africa, we wanna be happy and everything else. Forget about poverty, forget about scam as COVID, forget about vaccines. And we are trying by all means to forget about all the ills that still are in the world, or in Mzansi or Africa. You get what I'm saying? I understand the trends. Nibatsalatsalo anele, ni placards, and abanye benu are defending whatever happened on Twitter and whoever is going what. And no Rosemary bazikeli imali amagazo abanye abantu ifamily zabo, abazali babo, nosibari no understand? Rosemary Ndlovu baziphamanisa court, and the main man Jacob Zuma is doing his thing. So intwana from eKraaifontein ibulala ihlaba intombi yayo, and ibitshomi yam kwayona le light, and nalo mntana ebitshomi yam. It's crazy on my good 20s ngeminyaka, and it's very crazy, man. And I don't know, I just don't know. And I think iqala kude mali nonsense ye-GBV, you understand? Iqala fair, but I think ngoku sibambe ngomqala because abantu abangomama bayakwazi uthetha ngoku, you understand? And yenzeka ezindlini emakhayeni wethu indlela imbi kakhulu. Remember, abantu abangomama aba-daytimes, abantu abangomama kuthiwa bahlala ezindlini, and akhumbula iline yaseNgcobo kuthiwa omama endlini amadoda phandle, those kind of vibes. And isukela phaa laa nto leya uba uyinkwenkwe endlini awuzuhlamba izitya, awuzuhlamba impahla. Amantombazana, if ukhona namantombazana uzawuhlanjwa amantombazana impahla. And mna fortunate enough, I was indima omncinci emantombazaneni ekhaya. It was a different story. They took care of me, they made sure that ndibayile soft in the year. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm not saying I've never hlukumeza umntu, but okanye umntu aqumbe, I understand, but not ngale level kwenzeka ngayo. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but le level abayenza ngayo ezintwana and otata bethu, obrother bethu, it's itrend yakudala le nto le neyamoshakalela kootata bethu, ootata omkhulu bethu, ookhokho bethu. And I think now it's time yoba thina singabantu amadoda thetha nawe ke ndoda wena ubukele apha or wena trying to ignore the conversation. Yabo, even nawe mfundisi if you are around, even nawe nceku if you are around, even nawe Dlwengu, you understand, even nawe ungcwele ngcwele, you get what I'm saying, or wena usithi no andizange ndayenza le nto, it's fine, ndithetha nawe, you understand, nonke amadoda ndithetha nani, you understand, onke idyani ndithetha nazo, idyani ke, ndithetha ngedyani, like people that respect abantu abangomama. Yeah, obviously there will be an argument phana phana nomntu wakho, argument even a-colleague yakho emntu ongumama, but there's always a cool thing yoba awupheleli etrongweni, right? You understand? Because my fear is uzomlimaza umntana abantu, right? Uzophelela etrongweni dog, whether wenze njani uzophelela etrongweni. You understand? Well, ungathi ke wena ke ucinga ubhadlile uba itrongo uzoyimela. Mna no, and I don't think ndingaphila nemini eyi-one etrongweni, but anyway, that's not the case. The story is singamadoda we need to hlala nala mazida. Yabona like la makhwenkwe sithi asihambi namakhwenkwe singamadoda, nekuphela kaka yoba indoda ayihlali namakhwenkwe, because le ntwana in the next 20 years uzofuna ihlale nawe ibe inengqondo ngokumakrwalasi, ibe senengqondo zobukhwenkwe. Remember uthi awufuni uhlala nayo, right? Uthi uzofuna uhlala nayo ngoku just because uyindoda. Yintoni le ixaba ingako uzayinika yenye within the 6 months for 20 years behlala namanye amakhwenkwe besenza ububhanqa babo bengamakhwenkwe before. So i-6 months izawutshintsha ntoni ekrwaleni? Okanye le nyanga ihlalayo entabeni izawutshintsha ntoni? We need to hlale namakhwenkwe right now. Siqale uhlala namakhwenkwe ngoku singamakhwenkwe besebancinci, ngoku sakwazi ukontroleka, ngoku sikwazi uthumeka, sihlale nawo sithethe izinto ezinjengezi bazenzayo ngoku, ukudlwengula, ukubetha amantombi, ukuwareyipha amantombi, ukudlwengula and ukuwabulala amantombi. We need to baxelele loo nto uba intombi iyafana nawe uyi-out, right? And we need to take care aba bantu, bangabantu nabo. Same applies with gays. We need to accommodate those people, treat them as ngamajita, right? Let alone uba ndiyindoda, that's bullshit. Ubudoda bakho does not give you any right to do anything that you think i-right wena. If omnye umntu akayihleki le nto uyithethayo, even if i-joke, if akayihleki it's not a joke. If wenza into akayonwabele ngo-omnye, yeke mntakwethu, cela uxolo, move on with your own life. For aba banabantwana ke, don't care uba umntana oyintombazana, umntana oyikwekwe, I don't care, man. Umntanakho needs to know uba le nto le yintoni, right? So that xa ifika kwistage esithile ebomini bakhe ayazi uba whether ndinayo i-boyfriend or whether ndinomfazi, ndinendoda, kufuneka ndizenzele izinto zam in order for ubomi bam buye phambili buqhubekeke, right? And whether uyikwekwe or uyindoda wena ngoku, right? You need to know this nonsense. If akayazi ubhutiza lo naye wena sisi, and if intwana yakho ayiyazi le nto, and if ibhatala yakho ayiyazi uba yintoni le, you need to do something. Andizuxelela uba ithini because you already guessed it. Yes, you guessed it. You need to think about it. Deep foot, right? Nam it took me time, but sometime in the stage of life endafunda, because ukhona umntu wandijonga ngamehlo elikhulu, ndathi ndawatya wenkomo, yes, but at one stage I realized, like, fuck no, this is not right. You understand? I need to go on and try to change my own self. It's not about It's not about the second person, but it's about you, right? For me, it's about jail. For me, it's about my future. For me, it's about my sister. For me, it's about my my siblings. Then the third person comes in, join your family, join your siblings. Why you treat that differently? We are unfair as males, right? Currently, we are unfair. I'm talking about males right now, right? But let me just be selfish for a minute. I'm not gonna be naive. Let me just be selfish for a reason to you, okay? If you're gonna feel me, if you're gonna think I am selfish, right? As much as GBV is basically killing a gender, which is a female, right? The mummies are dying. Ngaya mazita. But one thing, ngicela nizibuze amantombazane uba niyafuna ujwala na? Oh, once again, do you really want to depend on guys? And why don't you just get out of the relationship? I understand it's very deep, don't get me wrong. But mzali, kule ndawo ukuyo, I know khona abazali abangaka, and I'm one of them. And mostly ndinentombazana right now, right? They're a beautiful girl, right? And she's gonna date one day, right? So it's on me, it's on my shoulder, it's on my conscience to make sure that ukhula independent, eyazi i-worth yakhe. She needs to know her worth. Bruh, you don't need to date. You do not need to date. You can have umdana, you can have sex, ungajoli. You can have all these things, ungajoli. There's no need for you to depend on someone. No need at all whatsoever. I'm talking with you ladies. Go to school, pray for a better day, and make sure that you respect life and you respect yourself. I'm not saying that if you don't respect yourself, guys will have to kill you or guys will have to rape you. No, do what you think is right. But bear in mind, people will always look at you and do exactly what they think you want. If you want them to see a certain way, they will treat you a certain way. And if you want them to treat you a certain way, they will treat you a certain way. I don't care how you deal with this thing, but you just need to be independent. Don't depend. We as males, or when we date you as a boyfriend, I'm not gonna treat you like your father, and I will, even if I try, I will never succeed because your father is your father. Your father is you, right? I will never succeed on that. If you think when you going go out and date somebody, you'll think that person, or even if you know Mazana, there's no way that my girlfriend will treat me like she's my mom. She will never succeed on that. My mom will be my mom. My mom is me. Each and every bone that I have is my mother. She carried me for 9 months. She knows when I'm not happy. She feels it. She's my blood. She's me, right? And mostly in Fanana, I am for that matter, right? So if ever you're in a relationship, do not ever try to compete with the parents of the person that you're dating, because you'll end up hurting the person because you having a competition with the parents. And even if siblings are soze we win in argument when she speaks about them. The way they connect is different. The way they speak is different. When it comes to parents, it's just out of this world. spiritual, right? So before I leave you this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, please love yourselves before phakamise isandla, before you even think of betha ngembama umntana abantu. Kamcingele uba ingefumana i-boyfriend ebhetele kunawe qha wakwenzelelela jonge bubi apha. Even nawe sisi, before umhethe umfana umtshitele or umtshise ngamanzi ashushu or uhambe uyomthakatha, both genders need to think a bit selfish apha. Cingela thina for now funeka si-end apha ngoku sihambe siyophakamisa ibhokisi sihambe silile sikrome imingxunye just because of your selfishness. Sonoba selfish apha guys, mostly boys. This is one thing I'm going to talk amajita kumanye amadoda. Majita, we need to speak with these boys. We need to make sure that ngoku lixesha loba sibasondeze, siyeke laa nto yakudala kuthiwa amadoda awahlala namakhwenkwe. Ekugqibeleni bazawuba ngamadoda, whether we like it or not. So we need to groom them now. We need to make sure ngoku if ukhona ikwekwe kokwenu, make sure that uba uyasela uhambe uyosela nayo, uba uyacawa uhambe ucawe nayo. Because you understand them better. So that because you can say no when he's forcing the girlfriend, where maybe if in the stage of dating. And you can say no now when too much. Yeah, tough. That's only informated. Otherwise, man, you guessed it, it's Chila Suneko. I'm frustrated with all these ills. Asikasi. See you on the flip side. Love you all. Boom.